Susan! Have you missed me, darling? I've missed you. What do you want? Get on with it already. Oh, love the banter. It really stays old, doesn't it? Well, it's good chatting. Truly wasn't. Alright, well, I guess I'll head back to Old Harbor, see if they've updated now that they said they were going to, after all. That's went all the way back. So, yeah. See if they've updated. I somehow doubt it, but you never know. Anything is possible. Oh, he's caught it. Okay. Good job, me. Whoa, 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 whoa. He tied it up. He's got some weights under his bed. It looks good. Hey, Stella, I have something else to ask you. And I think this might be the one thing that I'm missing. You know how I never went to school? Well, I mean, I did, but I dropped out of high school. So I figured maybe the problem is I'm not smart enough. I can see where you'd think that. I've definitely thought that about myself. Got all this energy, but I don't know what to do with it because I was never taught. That is true. But it's not because you're not smart enough. Having a learning blind spot and not being intelligent are very different things. This is important. Not knowing something you were not taught does not make you an idiot. Not knowing something you were taught within the past, year or so, within the past couple days, maybe you're just a slow learner. It happens. That's an easy problem to solve. I just need to get smarter. That whole sentence is wrong. Oh boy. And the best way to do that is with books. It can be for people who learn like that. I didn't care for them when I was a teenager. Didn't have the patience. But now that I'm a serious adult, I'm sure I can make it up super easy. Could you get me some for me? Letting it go for dummies. Oh, buddy. I have some bad news about your book plan. Some people don't learn that way. What you have to figure out is how you learn. Not how other people get smarter and then try and copy them. No, you have to find what works for you. Ironically, we want to make one of his problems is he's too selfish, but we want to also have him try to focus on himself. Ha! Whoa, books! Yeah, it sure takes me back. Maybe I'd have turned out different if I stayed in school. When I dropped out, my parents kicked me out of the house. Shit! No, they didn't kick me out. Not right away, anyway. I spent the next couple of years freeloading. I don't even remember what I did with all my time. Nothing, probably. They were pretty nice about it. But after a while, we started arguing, a lot, and over nothing. And then I moved out, and I was just too proud, and we pretty much stopped talking. So I guess they didn't kick me out at all. You know the rest of the story. I needed a job. The hospital was so understaffed that they'd hire just about anybody. What a shit decision that was. A high school dropout was working as a PSW. Don't you need, some level of schooling? Better get into these books. Thanks, Stella. I feel like something is missing there. Maybe it's just me. And it would seem the Old Harbor has not changed. I can see it behind. It's still awful. Let's go see if Albert's got anything for us. Are those chilaquiles? I definitely not pronouncing that. Shit, Stella's for me? You're such a pal. You remember my favorite dish. Steaming hot, crispy, so spicy it burns twice. Thanks, Stella. You're the best. There we go. Now we know favorite food. Helps ride the boat. Somehow I feel like that is untrue. But I believe he wants to try. I truly do. Right. I want to see if Albert has his shenanigans. I'm looking up things for making sure you have 100%. And some people are like, make sure you talk to Albert. See if he's got anything you might have missed. So, well, oh, look at your hair. Looks like someone's been at the Baba shop. Get it? Because all the sheep on your boat. Never mind. Right. Done. Done. And done. Great. Welcome back to the shipyard, Stella. Tell me what you need. Nothing. Cool. Great. Good talking to you. Nice, joke? That's what that was? Hey! Jackie wants to talk. I think Jackie's about to ask us to take him to the outer door. Which I'm not going to do yet. Well, you know what? I'll talk to him. I'm not taking him to the outer door, though. You'll see why. Stella, I'm in a bad way. Stella, I don't know how you can stand the sight of me. I can't even stand myself. The books, I hate them. They're just loads of apologetic bullshit. They really are. Self-help books drive me insane. I don't want to take anything away from those that get something from them. It's just not for me. They all say the same thing. Be the change that you want to see in the world. Which is true, and I try and exemplify that, but it's so hard. People are so infuriating. Ask for forgiveness. There's always time to be better. Do you think I can get better? Do you think I deserve? Yes. I wonder what would happen if I said no. I don't have the heart to actually do it, because I do truly believe he does. He annoys the shit out of me. But if he genuinely came to me and said he wanted help, I would help him. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. Little doe-eyed Stella. You're smart, but you're an idiot. People don't change. You know why? All these books, they say you can change by acting different. They're all looking forwards into the future, but the future doesn't exist. Just a big whole bunch of nothing. A bag of lies we tell ourselves that we can be happy. In comic books, the heroes forgive the villain, and then he joins their team, and everything's good forever. We conveniently forget they've raised a whole city. They're genocidal maniacs, but it's okay, because forgiveness. Real life ain't like that. People, they're made up of all the things they've done. Good or bad doesn't matter, same for everybody. You can't ever change your past, no matter how much you hate it. You just gotta own up for it. And what if you can't? Nothing. That's what. So, okay. Obviously he's wrong about a lot of things in there. But he does have a couple points. Like, yes, there are a lot of villains that, they switch to the good side. That's what I like about Darth Vader. Darth Vader, he has that, good switch at the end. But they killed him. And you know why? Because there was no way in fuck that they could have had him join the good guys. No one on the good team is going to allow Space Hitler to join the Allies. No one's happening. No one's doing it. Doesn't matter how much forgiveness he asks for. It doesn't matter that he killed Super Space Hitler. He's still Space Hitler. And they acknowledge that in a lot of the different Star Wars extended canon books. Now, some villains, yes, like in a lot of animes and stuff, the villains aren't that bad. It's just like they fought a couple times, so them being good guys again, not a huge issue. But I agree with him that it doesn't happen that way in the real world when it's like, I've burned... Oh, Magneto. Magneto is a good example. Magneto is allowed to get away with a lot because Xavier thinks that he's deserving of forgiveness. He has killed millions. And, I understand his motives, and I understand his reasonings. Does not justify his actions. So, does Magneto deserve forgiveness? Yes. For the murders of that many people? You'd have to be real repentant. You would spend the rest of your life trying to make up that loss. And I don't think you'd ever do it. But Jackie hasn't affected anyone in that way. He just thinks he has because he's never had a future. He's never seen a possibility for him to be having a future, so everything seems so much bigger than it really is, because his entire world is a bubble that surrounds him. Listen, Stella, I'm sick of it. I give up. It was a fun ride while actually it was shit. Just give me a holler when we get to the Everdoor. I'll get out of everyone's way. If he was telling me this in real life, and he was like, basically, hey man, I need you to help me kill myself because I'm done dealing with this shit. Life sucks and I don't want to have to change. I would slap him in the face and start pushing to help him change, because that's giving into depression. No. But we're already in the afterlife. What does he gain for putting into all this work to change? Is the world going to forgive him? Is he going to get to look his parents in the face and say, I'm sorry for everything that's happened? Is he going to get any ability to feel better about himself, or have anyone help him other than me feel better about himself if I don't take him to the Everdoor? No. It's just going to be a constantly festering wound that cannot be sealed. So, I got no problem taking him to the Everdoor. And then we're going to go to the Everdoor. Ah, there we go. Thank you for your patronage to all your friends. Oh, no, it's not the person I thought it was. Damn it. Oh, this is the person we gave dating advice to. I asked him about his favorite color, and he was eating out of my hand. I'm the best at this dating thing. Good job. I knew that was the right call. Thank you so much. Dating advice achievement gained. Alright. That's the only reason I came over here. I guess now it's time to say goodbye. Yeah. Jackie knows. Jackie, where you going, buddy? I was wrong. Jackie didn't know. Oh, hey, Stella. It's time, huh? Cleaned up a bit. Might as well leave the place tidy. I found this old suitcase, so I packed my stuff. Guess I don't need it anymore. Kind of feels silly. Well, I'll just leave it here. You ready to do this? Yeah. Okay, sure. I'll be in the tender. We'll be in this place a home. The painting the bricks white was a good call. I'm faster. Absolutely not something I would say to Jackie. It'd be an awful idea. It would set off competitiveness, I can already tell. Oh, and now my dog's getting involved. Just a moment. Hey, Stella. I know it's a bit late, but I wanted to thank you for taking care of me. You know, on the boat. I know I didn't deserve it. Maybe that's the difference between you and me. I don't care about all that. You don't care about all that. You don't judge. I don't want to sound mean, but you're simple like that. You see someone who needs help and you help them. No questions asked. No payment expected. That's just how you are. You didn't try and stop me when I said I wanted to leave. Thanks for respecting that. Yeah, like leaving my home, that's fine. Wanting to leave life, though, that I would step into. It was up in the way. Remember when I started working in the hospital? People kept telling me how great and noble I was for doing it. I was happy to take the compliment. I felt proud. And I even started to believe it. You know, I worked in that hospital for 15 years. Not trying to make excuses, but never seen my bosses. Not once. Just on this parade of supervisors and managers. Half a box of donuts for the night staff on New Year's Eve. Yeah. There was a book, you know, in the books you gave me. It was about myths and stuff. Like old-ass stories. One of the book's chapters was about the afterlife. Things that happen after people die. In one of the stories, there was a river, the River Styx. And if you drank from it, you'd forget everything from your life. Just like blank slate. Poof, like that. Isn't that crazy? And there's this other place with a weird name, like Shoal, something like that. It's kind of like hell, except not really. No fire, no pitchforks. It's where dead folks go, and not just the bad ones, everybody. And in the Shoal, remember that everyone's equal. There's no comfort. Doesn't mean it's uncomfortable, there's just nothing. Nothing good and nothing bad. And you're shielded from light, from judgment. The dead go there to be forgotten by the living. And they also forget, and then turn to dust. So there's nothing left. Just dust and forgetfulness everywhere and forever. No, that sounds awful. Can you imagine that, Stella? Dust and forgetfulness. What a thought. I can understand. No, I don't want to forget. Even with all of the bad in my life, made me who I am, I wouldn't want to forget any of it. I wouldn't want to forget the lessons I've learned from the bad that has happened around me. Yeah, okay, we're there. Just bring it in. See you on the other side, Stellars. Or not. No, you will. Probably soon. Bring all releasable spirits to the Ever Door. Achievement unlocked. Daria? Jackie. Is it just hugging? I can't talk to all of them? Hey, little Bev. A tool. I missed you, Uncle. Stanley. You're a good kid. Gwen. You may have been the first, but you won't be forgotten. Bruce and Mikey. Good boys. Helena? No. Oh, Gustav. Yes, Summer's further over to the side. The last two... Actually, much more than two. Summer. Giovanni. Astrid. And last, definitely not least. Oh, fuck, it starts with an A. I had all of them. God. It's Alice. I did have all of them. I did know that. They're all here. Kind of wish I had all their houses right here so I could have them watching me. It's too late for that now. But how do I crouch again? Oh yeah, just down. Gotta hug Daffodil. Let's do that somewhere where we can see it better. There you go. Gotta get a nice Daffodil hug in before we say goodbye. From this point onwards, there's no turning back. Do you want to continue? I want you to know the walkthrough for this part. The checklist I got for getting 100% completion says the final achievement for putting yourself through the other door and doing this scene. Crying is not only expected, it is mandatory. I expect the same from all of you. But not until the talking starts. So much for never being alone. So I'm pretty sure because I didn't take Jackie out on my personal time, the conversation that I had here was the one we did at the Grey Mist Mountains. The one about never being alone. That they're here for me. Here for us. And brought tears to my eyes then. Did when we were watching it, when we were filming it too. His sister episode, nothing more to say. Just going to the shrine at the Grey Mist means I've already crossed over, haven't I? And this is just me accepting that. God, the silence of the situation. Little Daffodil. Stella the Star Child. I wanted to talk, but in loving memory. Oh boy, I'm not going to be able to pronounce these names properly, so instead, I'm just going to let them go with the music and everyone can enjoy. And they can all get the respect they deserve that way. These are the words to the guitar, the song I play on the guitar. Oh yeah, I recognize that beat. Also all the constellations. It's gonna tell me to press E again, isn't it? Oh, I did. Well, I guess we're still at 96%. Ah. Interesting. So apparently I haven't taken Jackie or Stella, but they're both there. Fascinating. That's the end of Spiritfarer. I don't know what's coming next here. I know one of the games I'm going to be playing next, and I know that Yes, Your Grace goes well into July, so there's that. I won't have to film anything for Fridays for a while, but I think after this one I might do a game called Hard West, which is a very different feeling, a very different mentality, all around different world. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a game that hits me, that it feels the same as this one. I don't think I've ever had one that was such a good, just a good exploration for mental health in general. Just seeing, it's really helpful to learn compassion. And I feel like this game's good for that. But what do I know? I'm just a gamer. But for now, you guys have yourselves a wonderful night.